The empire, long divided, must unite. Long united, must divide. Thus it has ever been. In the dying days of the Han dynasty, the empire was like a precious vase knocked off its pedestal. As it fell towards the ground, some refused to accept the inevitable and imagined that the worst had passed. The more far-sighted positioned themselves to pick up the pieces. China had been plagued for years by peasant revolts. While the commoners languished in poverty, the emperor's eunuch servants only enriched themselves, with each corrupt act and every extortion thinly veiled as a tax. More angry peasants crossed the line into open rebellion. Like streams joining together in a mighty river, hundreds of thousands of rebels flocked to the Yellow Turban's banner. Their leader was a man named Zhang Jue, a cultist who could summon storms and shadow warriors to do his bidding. However, even among the common folk, the Turbans had many opponents. Many saw their revolt as an affront to the mandate of heaven, which only increased the people's suffering. Liu Bei was one such man. A distant relative of the Han Emperor, Liu Bei was a sandal maker whose sheer charisma made up for his lack of wealth. To some, his unusual height and long ears were signs that he was meant for great things. Yet, when an imperial decree to rally warriors against the Turbans was posted in his village, he felt hopeless. For what could a lowly sandal maker do to save an empire? His spirit soared when he spoke with two other men intent on enlisting. Zhang Fei, a boulder of a man with a temper as easily lit as a dried-out wheat field, and Guan Yu, a majestic bearded warrior. Even though they had never met before, Liu Bei felt he had found two long-lost comrades. They made offerings to the heavens in a peach garden, swearing to become brothers and to fight for the restoration of the Han. We do not ask to be born on the same day, but we ask to die on the same day. With Liu Bei at the lead, the three sworn brothers set out to crush the Yellow Turban rebels.
遵命，进攻！攻击！作战！进攻！是！攻击！作战！是，攻击。 是。作战。进攻。攻击。作战。是。作战。是。作战。攻击。进攻。作战。攻击。是。进攻。是。攻击。进攻。作战。是。
We have destroyed one of the Yellow Turban's bases. The rebels are surrendering. This is a great victory for us all, my brothers.
Though fierce as tigers soldiers be, battles are won by strategy. A hero comes, he gains renown, already destined for a crown. The Yellow Turbans proved no match for the determined brothers. With the rebellion crushed, the newly promoted Liu Bei seemed destined for a quick rise to the ranks. But the corruption of the court proved that a vain hope. At the time, local leaders would often extort their subjects to bribe the palace eunuchs. Not long after Liu Bei's victory, an officer came to collect his blood money, but the honorable Liu Bei had no coin to give. This sent the official into a rage. Liu Bei had to stay Zhang Fei's hand, lest he kill the man on the spot. Liu Bei would receive no gratitude from the court for his achievements. Though hard to accept, this truth only strengthened his resolve. To restore the Han, he would root out political corruption, tendril by black tendril. a more immediate threat had surfaced. An enemy that threatened to undo the very empire Liu Bei hoped to save. The great usurper, Cao Cao. One fateful day, the father of the great warlord Cao Cao was murdered while traveling to meet with Liu Bei's master. The murderers were former Yellow Turban rebels who had been conscripted by the governor Tao Qian, and Cao Cao put the blame squarely on his shoulders. Cao Cao's vengeance was swift and terrible. Tens of thousands of civilians perished as entire towns were put to the torch. Only exterminating all of Tao Qian's province would satisfy Cao Cao's hunger for revenge. Or so he said. While the atrocity horrified Liu Bei, he realized that Cao Cao, the puppet master behind the throne, truly sought to strike fear into his rivals. However, some puppets refused to have their strings pulled. Having recently killed his own adoptive father, the renowned warrior Liu Bu now sought refuge with Liu Bei. Liu Bei was far from thrilled. Like a sword without a handle, Liu Bu had betrayed every master he had ever served. Yet, with Cao Cao's armies marching on Tao Qian's capital, even a fickle ally was better than none at all.
是。遵命。进攻。好。遵命。攻击。 作战。攻击。进攻。 是攻击，作战，进攻，攻击，作战，进攻是。 进攻， 备就绪。好，停。何种命令？准备就绪。好，何种命令？是。攻击。是。攻击。什么？进攻。何种命令？作战。进攻。什么？是。准备就绪。何种命令？遵命。什么？准备就绪。
反国逆贼，不可为！反国逆贼！
河东人关羽
作战。
关云长
攻击。是。什么？准备就绪，进攻。何种命令？作战。
三弟，
攻击。
张翼德在。三弟，
好，行。作战。进攻。攻击。是。攻击。遵命。行。作战。进攻。是。什么？
河东人关羽
来斗300回合。
关云长在。
攻击，进攻，
收拾酒矣，傻子！
准备就绪，
来斗300回合。
I underestimated you, Liu Bei, and now my life is in your hands. Spare me, and I will be your loyal servant.
As they stormed Liu Bu's fortress, Liu Bei and his brothers faced off against the legendary warrior in the courtyard. Liu Bu nearly defeated the trio, dealing Zhang Fei a flesh wound and toppling the indomitable Guan Yu. Liu Bei only managed to knock the spear from his hands with a lucky strike. The perennial traitor admitted defeat. Yet when Cao Cao arrived, it seemed that Liu Bu was not ready to accept his fate. "My lord Cao Cao," he said, "in your hands I could be a deadly weapon. Point me at your enemies and I will make short work of them." Cao Cao considered the offer. After all, why let a valuable asset go to waste over a bit of treason? But Liu Bei could see the lie in Liu Bu's eyes. If this man could skewer his own adoptive father, why would he not do the same to you? To Liu Bei's surprise, his words swayed Cao Cao. "Long ears, you are a crook." Liu Bu screamed as the guards dragged him to his execution. Liu Bei had won a slim victory. Not long after Liu Bu's fate was decided, Cao Cao seized the war-torn province of Shu, and Liu Bei reluctantly agreed to join his court as a commander. Cao Cao held Liu Bei in great esteem, yet there was little trust between the two. Liu Bei had no desire to serve a man capable of such atrocities against the common folk. It was only a matter of time before they would clash again.